Hello, Strong Teeth for Life is a YouTube channel and it's made by me, a British qualified dentist of 20 years, to help you have healthy teeth and gums. It's a free and open source, it's non-profit, non-commercial. This video is on preventing gum disease. This third video of 3 has 3 parts. First, plaque is removed with different tools. Second, the tools used to remove plaque. Third, other ways to prevent gum disease. Fourth, a summary. Plaque is removed with different tools. So plaque causes gum disease. We see plaque with disclosing tablets. And if we look at some teeth on the bottom corner, we find plaque builds up in 3 areas of the tooth. First on the surface of the tooth, then at the gum line, and also where teeth join. It's plaque that builds up here that damages gums. So we must brush all of this plaque off to stop gum disease. Now, to remove plaque completely, you need many different instruments. You need a toothbrush for the surface of the tooth, floss for where teeth join, and also TEPE brushes if you have big gaps where teeth join, and a single tufted brush for use at the gum line. Tool used to remove plaque. The first tool used to remove plaque is a toothbrush. The aim of brushing is to remove plaque on the tooth surface. So we are going to use a tooth model to show the correct brushing technique. There is a free download of this 3D tooth model STL file, link in the description box. I've just put some green Play-Doh to mimic food and plaque and debris. When you're using a brush, and you need to make sure you're going around the curves of the teeth. So if you have a look over here, the teeth have their own curve which goes from here to there, and then there's another curve for the teeth going across. So you're not just going across like this. What you're doing is you're following the curve of the tooth from the back of the tooth to the front of the tooth. And then there's another curve, which is the curve from the top of the tooth to the bottom. And what people do when they're brushing and they're just going side to side is, especially if they're going side to side on the top, is they're missing the base because they're not following the curve of the tooth from the top to the bottom. If we have a large brush, then when we're brushing, we're going to miss this debris because the brush is so large, it can't maneuver as well in that area. If you have a small brush, then it's much more nimble at removing and moving around the tooth itself one by one. when you've got teeth which are crowded, which means they overlap, like this one over here. And then again, if you're brushing across, you're going to miss this tooth. And when you're brushing, you want to make sure that you follow the curvature. But in this case, with this teeth overlapping, when you're brushing, you'll need to make sure you have another angle for this tooth. There's one angle for the crowded tooth, and then there's another angle for the tooth next door. When you're using an electric toothbrush, it needs to be a continuous motion, and it does the work for you. So you just need to let it do the work. So rather than using the brush and scrubbing with your hand, all you're going to do is just hold it and just let it do its work. So again, you're following the curve of the tooth from back to front, and you're also following the curve of the tooth up and down. And down. Now with this crowded tooth over there, you need to use a different angle. And you're following the curve from side to side and from top to bottom, just so it reaches the gum line there. No matter how well you brush, you do not remove all of the plaque. You still need to remove plaque at the gum line and where teeth meet. The next thing we're going to do is clean in between your teeth. This is for areas where the toothbrush simply can't go in, because this is the area where the food and the plaque is jammed between your teeth. TEPE brushes are used to clean in between teeth with large gaps. If the gaps are too small, then use floss. So the interproximal brushes are these, and they come in different sizes. Now, the way you use them is wherever the gaps are big enough. You don't force the brush in between the teeth, but you use a smaller size if it doesn't work. So let's try from the outside. This is going in. And you can also use it from the other side in your mouth. Over here, this is too tight a gap. And if it's too tight and none of them fit, then that's where you need to use floss instead. So let's try the red one. And that goes in, that's actually better. So get that in. I'll try the other one. And this gap's a lot bigger, so we could use the blue one. So you use floss for where teeth meet. So what's the idea of flossing? Well, plaque builds up where teeth join and at the gum crevice. A common mistake when flossing is we floss teeth to remove plaque where the teeth join. But leave plaque in the gum crevice with nasty bacteria that cause gum disease. So leaving plaque in the gum crevice with nasty bacteria after you've flossed means you still have gum disease even after flossing. So the solution is, when you're flossing, to floss down to the gum crevice to remove plaque and nasty bacteria to stop gum disease. So when people floss, the idea is you're putting the floss between the teeth, and what some people do is they saw the gum side to side, and you don't want that. What you want to do is put it in between the tooth, wrap it around one tooth, and then you just lift up. Then what you do is you put it down, wrap it around the other tooth, and lift up. Another issue which people have is when they're flossing, they don't go all the way down to the margin of the tooth here. So you can see where the green bits of food and debris are. So when they floss, they just go like this and they lift up, but they're not going right to the margin, and that's what you want. So put it in, wrap it around the tooth, and you go all the way to the bottom, and then you lift up, go in again, all the way to the bottom, and you lift up. Then you go in again, you wrap it around the other side of the tooth, and you lift up. A single tufted brush is used to remove plaque at the gum line. Plaque builds up on the side of the tooth and the gum line. A common mistake is, when brushing, we remove plaque on the sides of teeth, but leave plaque on the gum line. If this plaque is left, then nasty bacteria build up. So leaving plaque on the gum line with nasty bacteria means you still have gum disease even after brushing. So the solution is to remove plaque on the gum line with a single tufted brush like this one. Is use this single tufted brush And what this does is it cleans around the gum margins and any plaque or debris. And you're not going to use it in a forceful manner because the gum line here is very thin and very fragile. So you're going to clean more against the tooth rather than pushing down on the gum harshly. And you're just trying to remove any of the plaque that's around the gum line, like so. And you're working on the outside, and you're working on the inside. There we are. Most people are not cleaning their teeth properly because they haven't been shown. It is not your fault. Prevention advice varies depending on the state of your gum health. So in this video series, this is general advice only. So you need to see a dentist and hygienist for detailed guidance with your mouth with regards to oral hygiene and gum health. Other ways to prevent gum disease. Plaque causes gum disease, but gum disease is made worse by smoking, when you are stressed, and with uncontrolled diabetes and some other medical conditions. So preventing gum disease also means stopping smoking, looking at ways to reduce stress, and for people with diabetes to have better diabetes management. Summary for the whole video series. So the key messages are: gum disease starts with bleeding gum skin and then progresses to bone loss. Plaque causes gum disease. Smoking, stress, and uncontrolled diabetes makes gum disease worse. Use a disclosing tablet to see plaque. Remove plaque to prevent gum disease. This means using a toothbrush, floss to the gum crevice, and a single tufted brush to the gum line. You can also use interproximal brushes, TEPE brushes, if you have big gaps between your teeth. And to stop smoking, reduce stress, and control diabetes if applicable. So that's the end of the video series. Thank you for watching. If you found this useful, like and subscribe, and also share to get this message out there. Thank you. I want to raise awareness on oral health, so feel free to download and share this video. For oral health educators, there are some free resources I found, some from this channel and also from other places and other tools.